Thank you, everyone. I'm Maxime. You'll see with my accent, I'm French. I tried to hide the accent, but haven't succeeded. And I work for HubSpot. So I'm a partner manager. I work with HubSpot agencies that specialize in CRM, AI, like innovation visual. And I'm here today to discuss about a topic I'm very keen about. I've been at HubSpot for 5 years, and for people who know HubSpot, initially it was a marketing platform. And through the years, I've seen the platform moving to a full CRM platform. And that's the topic of today. We'll discuss about how can have a platform that is crafted, not cobbled, and the power of unified data. And that's why I need your participation. Quick question for all of you. How many tools do you have in your current tech stack? So raise your hand if you have 1 to 3 tools. So it's like only 1 to 3? Okay, very good. If you have between 4 and 10 tools in your current tech stacks? Oof, that's a lot. And if you have more than 10 tools, raise your hand really high, that I can see you and speak to you later. Okay, we have a few. Great, and that's funny because we've noticed that in overall, companies use 15 different tools in their current tech stack. So it's website, marketing tools, CRM service. And that's the topic of today. And to start with, so we speak with a lot of companies like you guys, and we've heard from you. And what we've noticed is that for every business, growth is getting harder, right? It's very hard to do business. And we've noticed there are 3 main reasons. First one are costs. Everybody speak about costs, even now politics. Costs are getting higher. It's hard to do business. Competition. Now with the AI, international business, you have markets, you have competitors everywhere. So you always need to be on top of your game. And the last one are customer expectations. A bit like you guys when you go to the restaurant. You want the booking system to be perfect. You want to go to the restaurant. Your table is ready. You want the waiter to come not too often, but not to ghost you. And then you want to pay in a moment and leave the restaurant, right? But the thing is, buyers behave the same. They want the best customer experience. So you need to be, again, on top of your game. And what we've noticed as well is that companies that don't meet customers' expectations leave a lot of money on the table. And companies that do meet these customer expectations see a higher customer and retention, so they keep more customers, and they grow faster. And you'll tell me, yes, but it's because the competition, AI, that's hard to do business. But the main issue is data. The root cause of all these issues is data. Because you used to do business the old way, maybe before 2018. And this old way, it doesn't work anymore. And what am I speaking about? The way to get customers. I think all of you guys have done blogs. You think, oh, I'm going to do 10 blog articles about everything. Hopefully people will submit my form. I will get new contacts into my CRM. I'm going to send them tons of emails, and maybe one of them will come back to me and become a customer. That's how business works. And I see people smiling. That was true, right? Blogs were everywhere, and people were doing this way. But nowadays, it's very different. People are everywhere. They go on social media. They go on TikTok, Instagram. They look on reviews on Reddit. They go sometimes, they listen to podcasts. They go to events to speak about some of the tools. And then they become a contact. And that's where the customer expectations are very high, because they don't want you to ghost them, but they don't want to receive 10 emails from you. So they will look into your YouTube content, they will look on TikTok, they will go on G2 Crowd, they will go to events, and that's how they want to become customers. They don't want you to send them tons of emails hoping that one of them will land to them. So customers' expectations are becoming harder, and you guys want to do it right. However, that's what you do. And if you say me no, you lie, because you've told me earlier that you have many tools. And that's true, because nowadays companies have a very complex tech stack. They have a WordPress system, a WordPress CMS most of the time. They have MailChimp, they maybe have Video to send videos, they have Hootsuite, they have a CRM, they have marketing automation tool, help desk, maybe they have reporting data tools. And the issue is you pay the cobble tax. What does it mean? You have silo tools that don't communicate between each other. So you're trying to build this key integration, Zapier integration. You have a clunky user experience. None of your team knows how these different tools, so they avoid other tools. The tools don't communicate between each other, and it's inflexible. It doesn't adapt to what you're doing. So you have data that doesn't communicate between each other, you lack visibility, and you lose business. And what it does is you have maybe 10 to 15 different databases. You try to consolidate into each other, and you lose data. You don't have any insights into your customers. And yeah, you create duplicate data into your CRM. You cannot do proper marketing. I know we have marketing leaders here. If you have 5 different tools, you don't know what your marketing contacts are doing. You can't target them efficiently, and you can't drive revenue. And we've noticed that companies that solve these issues usually grow 3 times faster. What they do is they bring all this data into the right system. And what does it do? It improves adoption. You don't need to learn about 5 different systems or 10 different systems. You gain speed thanks to this adoption. You can have campaigns, marketing activities that are like fast to do. And you provide more visibility. The marketing team knows what's working or what's not working, so they can adapt campaigns. The sales teams have visibility on prospects, and the service team know what was sold, so they can also give a great customer experience. And it's very important because, as we said, customers, they want a very personalized customer experience. They want you to reach out at the right moment when they're visiting your website. So it's important that you can track all your customers and your prospects' actions inside your different tools. And you need to be everywhere. Emails is not enough. You need to be on socials. You need to send them emails. You need to also have maybe sales reps to send them, to give them a call. So you need to be really on top of your game to make sure that you can meet your customers and prospects' expectations. But the issue is regarding tools, and I know you guys evaluate softwares, is you have this issue where it's either you have to take a very easy, cheap tool or a strong, very feature-dense tool. And it's hard because you can't find both of them. And that's where there is another way, and you know where I'm coming. A tool that is easy to use, that brings fast time to value. You guys want to generate leads fast. You want to deliver revenue fast. And a tool that brings unified data and removes silos. And obviously, you know where I'm coming. One of the solutions is HubSpot. So maybe before I go and present HubSpot a bit more in depth, who in the room doesn't know what HubSpot is or what HubSpot does here? Okay, great, perfect. So what is HubSpot? So HubSpot is a customer platform, also called a few years ago a CRM. So that's a platform that enables your marketing, sales, service, and operations teams to work together on the same platform. So it's a set of tools that we call inside at HubSpot hubs that communicate through the same platform built on one single line of code. So we have different hubs for different teams. I'll present them very quickly, but we have Content Hub to create your website and manage content, Marketing Hub to generate leads, automate your marketing, Sales Hub to help your sales team be more productive and close more deals, bring more revenue, Service Hub to retain clients and manage tickets. You have Data Hub, which is Operations Hub for the people who know HubSpot, to activate and manage your data. And now you have Commerce Hub to manage payment. And this full platform is powered by AI. So we'll discuss it. I'll discuss it a bit. So all these tools communicate together on the same platform, powered by AI, which is also open by API, which means that we connect with other platforms. For example, we connect with Gmail, so you can have your emails coming into the CRM. but also LLMs. So we now connect with other LLMs such as Gemini, ChatGPT, or Claude, for example. And HubSpot is different because it's easy, fast, and unified, as we've presented. And where I want to go and where it's interesting to what Tim said earlier is that because everything is in one platform, HubSpot will use your structured data, so your properties, your deals, unstructured data, which means call transcripts, emails you receive, social media posts and comments, and external data to make your platform work together. And why it's important, and to bring back the AI discussion, is that you can't use AI properly if you have different tools. How is your AI going to know your marketing campaigns or what your customers say if you use different platforms? So that's why it's important to make sure that you have a unified data system to use AI correctly. And now on, I'm going to present some of the features that I think can be interesting for you guys. Obviously, if you have any HubSpot-related questions, the innovation visual team is really, really good on HubSpot, better than I do. They are very good. I'll be honest, like some of the features, sometimes they talk to me and I'm like, guys, you're amazing. So if you have any product question, you want to learn about HubSpot more in depth, please reach out to the guys. They're amazing. So to start with, and we spoke about data, we spoke about AI, let's start with Data Hub. Data Hub, again, it's a hub to manage, monitor, and activate your data. And I'm going to present two tools that I think are really great. The first one is data quality. So this is a tool that is powered by AI and that will automatically monitor and clean your data. How many of you have received an email being, hi, first name, or hi, something totally wrong? It happens a lot. So what this tool does is that it will automatically clean up your data. So manage duplicates, manage missing properties, but also formatting issues in the data. For example, if you're missing a capital letter. So you don't need to look into your CRM, or you don't have to trust your reps or your teams to change that. HubSpot will proactively notify you anytime there is an issue with your data. And it will also enrich your data. I will speak about that in a moment. So if there are missing properties that AI knows, they will automatically fill up these gaps. The second one, very interesting for marketing and sales leaders in the room, is buyer intent. There's nothing worse than doing cold outreach. With HubSpot, we can know, based on your segments and based on your ICP, who is looking at your website, but who as well is looking at topics that you care about. Let's say, for example, your construction companies in Wimbledon. You can ask HubSpot, please make me a list of all the companies that are looking at construction firms in Wimbledon. So HubSpot will automatically give you a list of these companies that are actively looking at topics that are very interesting for your company. So what it means is that the marketing team can send this list to the sales reps and be like, come on guys, let's prospect, let's get these guys on a call. So you save time and you increase your chance of closing deals. The second one is Content Hub, so the tool to create, manage your content. And I'm just going to present one that I think is very, very interesting, which is AO strategy. If you do an SEO strategy, I'm sure you don't have many clicks, or you're maybe not ranking really well lately because of what AI is doing. So HubSpot has created an AO strategy tool. Basically, you can pull your content into this AO strategy tool, and HubSpot will automatically optimize and help you to build content so you can be ranked and used by LLM systems. What's good as well is that it will track mentions, so how many times you've been mentioned by these LLM systems. And no better team than Innovation Visual to discuss about that. Again, they're like one of our top AI HubSpot partner. They have been in some of these roundtables with Nicolas Holland, our VP of AI. So if you have questions about your AEO strategy, please reach out to the Innovation Visual team as well. No better people to manage that. The other one is Marketing Hub. So this is the tool to manage all your marketing activities in one place. Some of the nice tools is segmentations, so segments. Call them target audience, they're now segments. Basically, HubSpot will look at your customers, they will look at your prospect, and they will automatically, with AI, build audience for you. So based on your location or based on industry, HubSpot and AI will come to you and you will be like, hey guys, have you thought of prospecting this audience? They are looking at your website, there's an audience you haven't touched, please activate this audience. So as a marketing leader, you don't need to spend time trying to build audience, AI will do it for you. And with that in mind, if you create a new audience, you can ask AI to create call to actions or blog posts, and HubSpot and AI will learn about your services or your products. They will learn about your tone, they will learn about your audience, and they will craft automatic content, landing pages, and call to actions for you. So you can really spend time thinking more in depth about your strategy. You can, of course, manage them, and do some reporting to see the efficiency of all this content. But you can also create what we call AI-powered emails. Based on what we've discussed, you can pull and feed AI and HubSpot with content. So what I mean is, for example, your website, product sheets, decks, and you can create a prompt and ask HubSpot to create newsletters for your prospects. Again, it's a very nice tool because you can make sure that it will be crafted for your audience and that it will be personal. Prospects now, they don't want a generic email campaign from you with new updates. They want to feel heard and they want to make sure that you know them. So it's very important to make very personal emails. Next one is Sales Hub. So this is a tool to help the sales team be more productive and close more deals. It used to be a BDR, one of the tools I use the most. Love it. And the first one is Prospecting Agent. I hated to send prospecting emails. I hated to craft these long emails with like 5 sequences. And HubSpot now does it for you. So you have a prospecting agent that you can create. You can give it a tone, like some characteristics. You can tell it what you want to do. And this prospecting agent will craft personal emails to each of the prospects you want to reach out to. They will look on the web. They will look on your interactions. They will look at the company. And they will create an email sequence based on characteristics you want. For example, you can be, I want you to create a sequence with 5 emails, 4 tasks, so that you can book a meeting for our CEO. So this prospecting agent will automatically create emails, and then you can decide to either manually enroll them, which means you can look at the emails before sending them if you're not trusting AI, or you can automatically have the prospecting agent send emails to your prospects. And the next one is Sales Analytics and Reporting. Again, because everything is living inside the same platform, it's easy to report. If you use 5 different tools, you can't see which marketing campaigns work and brings revenue. But with HubSpot, we have the possibility to see what brings revenue into your business. You can see the efficiency of your marketing campaigns, of social posts, of marketing emails, but also the sales activities. So AI will look at everything that is happening inside your CRM, all the actions you have, to tell you what brings revenue, what's not working, so that you can spend time improving the things that are not working and strengthening the things that work. The next one is Smart CRM. Again, the self-generating CRM data, I love it. Let's say you have a new prospect coming into the CRM and you don't have their phone number. Automatically, if they respond to the email with their phone number, HubSpot will take this data and enrich your CRM automatically without you having to do it. So it will look on the website, it will look on the emails, the calls, and it will automatically enrich the data so that you guys don't have to do it. For example, it can be if they had a late fund, let's say they received funds, you can have the CRM to to feed this data into the properties. Or let's say they're out of office for 2 weeks. You can fill out a property that will say, this guy is out of office for 2 weeks. So it brings visibility for the marketing team, but also for the sales team. So they don't need to think to look for info, they don't have to waste time, and they can spend time doing what their work is. And the next one is Smart Insight. Very nice tool. So this is for every team inside the CRM. What HubSpot will do is it will look at trends, at things that are working and things that are not working. And they will tell you where you need to spend your time. For example, on the marketing side, it can tell you, hey, this marketing campaign, it's not working. You didn't have enough response. Work on this marketing campaign. I think you should do some work on this. Or let's say you have a big deal that can do your year, but you see the decision maker is not responding to emails. HubSpot will tell you, hey, be careful. The decision maker here is not coming back to you for weeks. You're going to lose this deal if you continue to avoid that. Or for the service team, it will tell you, be careful. You have a customer. They've been sending tickets 5 times this week. You should probably have a call with them. So HubSpot will learn about your prospects, and they will automatically give you insights so you can spend time on the things that matter. And again, all of this is possible because you have everything in one place. If you use many systems, you'll be blindsided and you will lose these insights that will help you to generate revenue. We also have Service Hub. We didn't have enough new updates on Service Hub, but we also have a Service Hub tool to help retain clients and manage tickets. I haven't had any product updates on this one, but basically it will help you to automate your tickets, manage responses efficiently. And the last one I want to present is Breeze. Breeze is HubSpot AI tool. And to follow up on Chris' message earlier, we have Breeze Assistant. Basically, Breeze Assistant is your AI companion inside your CRM. Knows everything about what you do, about your role, and about your company. It can help you prepare for meetings, can tell you what were the last meetings with them. You can create content, but you can also research about deals and about companies inside the CRM. So you don't need to look and scroll and go into different pages. You can ask your AI assistant inside of HubSpot what are the latest updates about marketing or sales. So what it means is you work faster, you don't leave the platform, and you save time and revenue. And the last one is the customer agent. Basically, it's your AI concierge, as HubSpot says. Basically, you can turn every conversation in your website as leads. Basically, you have someone coming into your website asking for information. The customer agent will qualify this lead, will ask them questions, and will send this lead automatically to the sales team. So you save time, and your sales rep can really focus on the deals and on the leads that are really hot and ready to buy. On the customer support side, it will answer tickets because it will know about your product, it will know about your knowledge base, so they can respond to very basic tickets, so your team and your support team can really spend time focusing on the tickets that are important for your business. So this is all about HubSpot. So maybe as a big summary, it's a big customer platform, important to have all your data in one place. If not, AI can be hard to work. So if you have any questions on HubSpot, go see Tim and the team, and thank you for your time.